Hey, what's up everyone, it's KZ Fox here. Today I'm going to use this video to talk about my plan in the near future before the patch 3.0 hit. Obviously it's a pretty big patch, it's going to change a lot of things. First they have added the rune system for every hero you can play, so now you have on top of Arcana system you have rune system. So what that means is you're going to need more energy to study the new rune system to see what rune is better for you to use on your hero, on your favorite hero. So, but it's one of those things where you can just copy the pro player's build and then just understand it and then use it on your own for yourself. So this game, I'm not going to talk much about the gameplay itself. This game I did a duo kill with Zane. If you don't know Zane, he's the best jungler, probably rated best jungler in the West, and he's really good on Lindis and Darcy. So this is just one of those games where we just roll over the enemy team and then get a win, easy win. So first thing I want to talk about is the new rune system. With the new rune system, this particular rune, it gives you the cooldown on your first and second skill once you use the ultimate, and this is going to change a lot of things for the mid lane matchup. The hero I think benefit from it the most will be L'Oreal, because once L'Oreal used, just imagine when L'Oreal hits level 4, once she has the magic ring that gives her 10% cooldown reduction, along with the 10% cooldown reduction from Arcana, and plus this 20% from this rune, she is going to have 40% cooldown reduction once she hit level 4. Once she uses ultimate, it's going to pretty much reset the cooldown on her second skill and first skill. So it's really good on her. I think she will be strong again, because in the current patch she's not playable. She's just really weak against marksmen, and right now marksmen are just too strong. So I think once they changed it, once they add their rune system into the game, L'Oreal will definitely be back into the meta again. Maybe we'll have to see. And other heroes are getting a buff. Some heroes getting a significant buff, like Maganga. They're changing Maganga's auto attack range longer, and they're making his first skill having a longer cast range. So, and with those changes, he might be really good with his auto attack, with the damage he can do now. So he might just be a lane bully, and then he can do some great damage into the mid and late game. Another hero to look at will probably be Darcy and Zill, because the changes they've made with Apocalypse and Loki's Curse, those two items no longer stack, so that Darcy jungle and Zill jungle, they can no longer benefit from both of these items. The proc on hit, so you can only build one of them now after the patch hit. So that will be very interesting to see how those two mages will do once the patch hit. I think Darcy mid may not be a bad choice at all after the patch. We'll just have to wait and see. So really there's a lot of changes being made to the mid lane matchup. So we will have to redo a tier list, do a new tier list to see what mage is at the top again after the patch hit, because oh, by the way, they're also nerfing Tulin. Tulin's second skill is going to have a longer cooldown in early game, and at level 5 he will have a 7 seconds cooldown restore time instead of 8 seconds. So in late game he's just buffed by 1 second, but in early game it's a pretty big nerf for his second skill cooldown. So it might just put him in a below a mage like Liliana or Raz. We'll have to see about that as well. So every change they made is going to change how mid lane matchup goes. So my plan is just going to I'm going to play a lot of games, obviously once the patch hits, and I'm going to do a new tier list for you guys to make you to give you a better understanding what mage is at the top after the patch. So that's my plan for that. And there's also a lot of change to the map, especially your blue buff jungle side. Now if you're winning your side, if you're at the bottom lane, if you're playing at the bottom lane, if you're winning your lane really hard, you can go into their jungle, taking the small camp. The small camp will be closer to your side lane now, rather than towards the mid side. So that is very good. That means you can extend your advantage further on into the jungle and make some plays over there. Now, with all those changes, it's definitely quite exciting to see how the new patch will affect the mid lane plays. And I think what the most interesting thing will be the variation that the rune system provides. So right now, you pretty much have one viable build for each mage in mid, and you will have pretty much just one viable set arcana for every mage. But now with the rune system being introduced, you might see more variation where people just can build into different things rather than being all the same. But I believe that eventually there will be just one best set of runes that everybody use on the same hero. So we'll have to see about that as well. I hope there are more playstyle that introduced with the rune system, but I just have to wait and see. So that's everything I'm going to cover in this video, and I'll leave the rest of this video for you guys to watch and enjoy. If you do like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I will be constantly posting the mid lane plays after the patch hit, so definitely stay tuned for that. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.
Your team has destroyed a tower.
And love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. We'll go through the wastelands,
Enemy has been defeated.
till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Onslaught.
we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and
An ally has been defeated. An ally has been defeated. Onslaught. An enemy has been defeated. Enemy ultimate.
along the way. Retreat. Melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
Retreat. Bloodbath.
Going around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat.
Your team has destroyed a tower.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Legendary! team has destroyed a tower.